How's it going, everybody? Thank you for watching another video. So what we got here is the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store suspending a social networking app called Parler. Parler is very similar to Twitter and Facebook, with the big exception that it is way more relaxed in the content that they allow you to post. And it is because of that relaxed policy that's what got them in trouble with Apple and Google. It's basically about what happened this past Wednesday. Now, we can understand from the Apple and Google perspective why they suspended Parler. They're just trying to make sure that if they get litigated, they can say, no, 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 no. As soon as we found out what was going on, we suspended Parler, and we were very fair to them. We gave them 24 hours to fix the issues in their account. So that basically takes them out of the litigation realm. Now we can turn our focus onto Parler, and the number one question is, can they be held legally responsible for any of the content that was put on their application? And the answer is maybe, maybe not. But if they have an algorithm that picked up on this content and they didn't do anything about it, then they probably can be held responsible for that content. Then on the other hand, if there was nothing in place to let the people know that are running Parler that that content was there, then they could be safe. Then another big question is, do you decide to stay on the app stores or do you decide to leave? Because if you do decide to stay, then you really start to compromise the very reason why you made the app, right? You're supposed to be on there to give more range of freedom to your users. For example, you then have to go back to your users and tell them, hey, we have to kind of rein it in. We have to pull it back to what type of content that you're providing on there. This is what's acceptable and this is not what's acceptable. And to follow that point, if there's not an algorithm there to let you know when suspicious content is being posted, then you have to come up with one. And is it financially feasible for you to do so? Now, that's all stuff that Parler is going to have to figure out, but I think what a lot of people are questioning is, hey, does this violate anything about the First Amendment? Now, an example of this limitation is libel and slander. You just can't print whatever you want, have it be false, and hurt somebody's reputation or a business. That's against the law. And arguably, the First Amendment wouldn't apply to those specific things that both Apple and Google pointed out. So now, can Parler sue Apple and Google for violating their First Amendment rights? Absolutely, 100% that is their right. But will it be successful? I gotta tell you, with how sensitive this subject is right now and the way that media handles all this craziness, I think it would just be a waste of time. Well, let's see what Parler is going to do. We're going to find out in the next 24 hours or so. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.